So if someone is not Catholic and goes to a Catholic church and receives communion or something else, whether it's because they believe that it's the same thing as their own church or whatever, does it harm them or anything like that? I'll use the answer that I always say, yes and no. And the reason for that is this: if they are genuinely ignorant of what's going on, if they're just doing what everybody else is doing, not knowing that they're not supposed to, then it doesn't harm them, because they're not doing anything that they think is wrong. They don't know if they should or shouldn't. Everybody's getting up, everybody's coming forward, they're just there. Well, why wouldn't they? Some people may not feel comfortable and stop themselves, but sometimes they just go along with the flow because they think they're supposed to. If the person actually knows better, they know that they shouldn't do it, maybe someone's told them in the past, maybe the priest even said it in the service. If they knowingly do it, that's something that'll be between them and God. I won't say that it harms them, I won't say that it won't harm them, but what I will say is if you know that you shouldn't do it and choose to do it, that's something you'll have to take up with God. If you have genuinely no clue about it at all, no one's ever said it, you never thought about it, you just went with the flow, obviously you can't be held responsible for that. So ignorance is bliss in this sense, but if you're knowledgeable and you choose to do it anyway, which is why for those that have attended any funerals that I've done, if it's a funeral mass, many times the people that are there are not Catholic. And I will say before communion, at this time we will now have communion for those who wish to receive it. If you are not Catholic, or for whatever reason do not wish to receive, but still want to participate, if you cross your arms or like this, we'll give you a blessing instead. They're more palatable in that sense. They'll accept that because they're not being excluded, but they're also not receiving the sacrament. And for some Catholics that have been away from the church, they might feel a little uncomfortable receiving communion because they know they should go to confession or something. So in that sense, it doesn't hurt them, but it doesn't help them if they genuinely don't know what's going on. But if they do, yeah.